This is just a sample of the audiobook. To get the complete audiobook, access the link posted in the first comment.
If Dorothy Kilgallen had not been so enthralled with Lee Harvey Oswald's assassin, roly-poly 53-year-old Jacob Rubinstein, also known as Jack Ruby, the first time she laid eyes on him from up close, she may have lived a long and fruitful life. However, enthralled Kilgallen was, and it was just days after that first encounter when Ruby shared secret information during his trial with her, and only her, about the assassination of Kilgallen's close friend, President John F. Kennedy. Whatever Ruby told Kilgallen in private interviews sealed her fate, starting the clock ticking toward her puzzling death less than 2 years later. Without question, Kilgallen and Ruby were a toxic mix, each destined to be victims of their respective roles in the JFK assassination. Each denied justice. On February 20th, 1964, an especially warm day in Dallas, the feisty reporter had the initial brush with the quick-tempered mafia wannabe and Dallas strip club owner. Ruby's trial was held at the Dallas County Courthouse, the 8-story building built in 1913 by architect H.A. Overbeck in the classic neo-colonial architectural style. Featured marble staircasing through the entrance at the corners of Houston and Main Streets in downtown Dallas. From her front row seat at the so-called Trial of the Century, in a courthouse just a stone's throw from Dealey Plaza, Kilgallen watched Ruby from less than 20 feet away as the sullen, accused, cold-blooded murderer of Lee Harvey Oswald was led to the defense counsel table under heavy guard. Preliminary matters had to be concluded in the musty courtroom, complete with ceiling fans, before evidence could be presented on March 4th. Standing beside Ruby, his face reflecting the seriousness of the proceedings, were his 2 main attorneys, 57-year-old San Francisco-based Melvin Belly, a chunk of a man with spirited wavy hair and a loud baritone voice, and 51-year-old Jasper, Texas lawyer Joe Tonnahill, a former wrestler who stood 6'4" and weighed more than 300 pounds. As the court proceedings continued, Kilgallen, dubbed by a fellow New York Journal-American reporter as open-minded, accessible, and fearless, posted a bevy of notes in a file she kept close at hand, sharing it with no one. By the end of the day, these notes became the foundation for an article she typed on her trusty Underwood typewriter in a quiet, overheated room at the Statler Hilton, the same hotel housing Belly. The article was then forwarded to the offices of the New York Journal-American, where her prolific words would splash across the front pages of newspapers throughout the country the next day through the vaunted Hearst Syndicate. As always, Kilgallen demonstrated her unmatched skills as a wordsmith. The Carl Sandburgs of the future will spend whole lifetimes trying to analyze the drama of this week and this scene. They will never be able to appreciate the unparalleled irony that exists today in this proud and gracious city. When it all boils down, after the assassination of a president, the slaying of a policeman, and the killing of a man nobody really knew, is little Jack Ruby. The hustler in the black suit and the very white shirt, neat and nervous, is the star of the show at last. If he died tomorrow, and he won't, he would die happy in the knowledge that he had made the big time. All the sweating that is being done in the apple-green courtroom, with the lazy apple-green ceiling fans, is being done over him. The long, crowded row of brilliant, persuasive, charming, deceptive, tough, and realistic lawyers is split down the middle over Jack Ruby's fate.